Good, y'all. Welcome back to another video, man. Today we got a no jumper interview with Quan, almost getting robbed and for his jury in LA. You know what I'm saying? That nigga almost got robbed in LA. That he say. We finna see the story time talking about. I ain't gonna lie, I had seen a vlog that Quan did before he went on the interview. I guess it's the same week or weekend he did it. You know what I'm saying? He told the story time, but I don't know like how he gonna tell it in the interview. But that shit was funny as hell the way he told it in the vlog, bro. He sounded like he was paranoid, but I mean, you gotta be aware of your surroundings and shit like that. You gotta know where you at.
I got my first gun when I was 15. I've always liked guns, like always. I always had BB guns, but I got my first real gun when I was 15. So people will probably see me with guns and they think like, oh, you think he this, you think he that? I don't think I'm none. I just genuinely like guns.
I was realizing how much easier it must be to buy a gun in Atlanta when I'm watching the video of you and you just come out the store with multiple guns and you're just throwing them in the trunk. Out here, if you could buy one gun at a time and there's like a 3-week or 15-day waiting period before you can actually get it, I don't know why, to maybe let you cool off a little bit if you were planning on doing something crazy with it. It's a little bit more restrictive out here.
I don't think I could live in LA. Nah, hell no. I like Atlanta.
Yeah, a lot of people down south, they come out here and they're just like, oh, like you're not allowed to just have.
I thought LA was like, well, it is like GTA, but I feel like Atlanta like GTA too. But I thought LA was like this crazy nice place. I feel like everything in LA is just like fake. Like I just get weird energy out here. Like it just, you don't know, it's weird.
I mean, that's the weird thing is that this is the #1 place on earth that people come to make it, to be successful, to get somewhere in life. But then you also have like the grimiest street, like the wildest like neighborhoods and shit too. And it's kind of just like a weird thing where you have like people who are really from LA who are just hardcore as and they have their own culture. And then you have all these other millions of who move here to try to be movie stars and YouTubers and TikTokers.
LA is a scary place. I done been to Chicago. I'm from Atlanta. I done been a couple places, but I would say by far Atlanta is one of them places where I'd won't with. I done had this is actually my second time in LA.
Okay.
The last I came here, I want to say 2 months ago on a business trip for one of my brands, and I had a crazy experience to where
Here go the
I
story
was in
time,
it was my last day here, and I went to a restaurant, like a little breakfast spot, and mind you, none of us know we're not from here. We don't know, you know what I'm saying, the area. Come to find out, we in the hood at a breakfast spot. The food was good as hell, but everything was smooth until it was time to go. I get up, I go pay. Well, I'm going to pay, and at this point, I know when you in LA, you're not supposed to wear jewelry. Like I know that. I'm not stupid. Like I got my head on right. I'm street smart. But it was the last day I had just.
Why the fuck you wore the jury then, nigga? Why the fuck did you wear the fucking jury then? He just said I'm smart, so I know not to do it. But y'all know, like a little badass kid, you tell them don't do this, and they gonna do it anyways, right? That's what I don't see though, bro. Like he just told us, like I know not to do this, but I'm finna do it anyways. Fucking fool. Let me stop bullshitting with y'all. But for real though,
Just left my last meeting, and when you meeting with them people, like, of course you want to wear your jewelry so they can see you mean business. So not like jewelry, but like a watch. I had my watch on. So I'm getting up to go pay, and as I'm paying, it's like a car tinted out pull up. It was all tinted out. It was like a gray car. It was all tinted out, and it had like some kid sticker on the back. So I'm thinking like, okay, cool. It's probably just some chick or something. No, as I'm looking, I'm paying like the register right here, the window, the glass right here. I'm paying. Every door of the car swing open. I'm like, what the fuck going on? This ain't that. Like I'm from like I said, I'm from Atlanta. I know I be, you know what I'm saying, I be on point. So every door swing open. 4 niggas hop out. I'm like, okay, this either finna go bad or bad. So I take my hand with my watch on. I stuff it in my pocket, like deep as hell, like to the point to where you can't see my watch. So my hand in my pocket. I'm getting my car back. I'm walking back. As they walking in, one of the dudes that walked in, he stopped like right before me. Like he stopped. I walked right past him. I swear to God, this shit was like a movie. I walked right past him, and then as soon as I get past him, he was like, "Where y'all from, cuz?" or some shit like that. I'm like, no way, like no way, this that. And then I ain't want to turn around because I'm like, I just want to pause the game and just quit at this point. Bro. So I sit back down to where I was sitting at, and that's when I finally look in his direction. And the rest of the other 3 niggas had just walked in behind him. And come to find out, he was talking to 4 other niggas that was sitting like further past us. So when I seen him looking at them, and they ain't talking to me or the people I'm with, all the people I was with, we got up and just got the fuck on. But as we walking outside, one of the niggas that walked in with him, he came back outside. He was like, yo, cuz, or some shit. He said some LA shit. I don't know what the hell he was saying. He was like, yo. At this point, I'm like, fuck, they want me now. So I turn around. He like, ain't you the dude that be fucking with the YouTube and the clothes?
Oh man, the ultimate.
I was like,
get
okay.
out of jail free card.
I was like, this either gonna be good or bad. Cause it could be good, like, okay, fuck with me, or it could be bad because like, I got some motion. So I turned around, I'm like, yeah, type shit. I ain't really give him no big conversation. He was like, yeah, I fuck with you. I was like, thank God.
Wow.
We all got in the car and my manager still sitting in the fucking restaurant. We about to leave her. She's still sitting there. I'm like,
she just,
Bro, how goofy ass. Why the fuck is you still sitting down type shit? Like, she need to be fired type shit. Like, what the fuck? I had trim all the way. Like, ass is tripping. Like, they need to fire her ass.
she just clueless to the energy that's going on
she
here.
Didn't know what was going on.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was my crazy LA story.
I mean, okay, think about it. Like the area that you're in right now, you could wear the chain,
But
go to the
Quan
mall,
was scared.
go fucking sit at restaurants around here, whatever, and almost like no chance that anything gonna happen. But
Oh my gosh, bro. This shit not funny, y'all, but it was the fun the way Quan had looked it though.
you could wear the chain, go to the mall, go fucking sit at restaurants around here, whatever, and almost like no chance that anything gonna happen. But meanwhile, you drive like 20, 30 minutes down south to the fucking, the hood, and you have where the shit happened to PNB Rock, where he got killed for basically having a necklace on. And that's like to say that LA is just so fucking weird at this point, because it's like there's areas that are nice and that you just don't expect anything to happen, and then there's areas where it's almost like a guarantee that some shit could happen in a situation like that, but that's when during the pandemic it got all fucked up too, because then you all of a sudden have people coming from the hood to the nicest areas of Beverly Hills and taking people's watches and following them back to their crib to take their watches.
I've seen some clips.
Yeah.
That shit, LA is a crazy place. It's like that in Atlanta too, but not nowhere near as crazy here. But I'm from Atlanta, so I know like the areas. I'm not from here, so I ain't know what the fuck was going on.
Right.
And then another thing with LA, I wear fitted hats. I wear a cap, like fitted caps. You can't wear that out here.
Yeah.
Like they real specific on what you can and can't wear. So.
But like out here, honestly, like you could pretty much wear whatever fucking hat you want. But yeah, you go to different neighborhoods and you rock that same Yankees hat, and it's very, very controversial.
I'm wearing a beanie or no hat. I'm good.
Yeah, you got your head screwed on straight for sure, because you just want to avoid all that shit. But really, it's like you could see the most gangster ass gang members ever, and if you got an op hat on and you're clearly from out of town, it's like almost everybody's gonna give you a pass and not be trying to press an issue about that or whatever. I feel
I don't want no
yeah,
problem.
like you don't even want to give them any reason. Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.